Hello and welcome back, or welcome. I am Book Club Lorna and I have just realised that I kind of look like I could be naked in this video. I assure you I'm not. I'm wearing a white vest top and I've got my favourite little shorts on. They're so cute. I absolutely love the colours, which I've worn for the purpose of this, but obviously you can't see. But it's alright now because now I've shown you, so hey ho. So I will just say first of all, thank you very much for watching my videos. If you do like them, please like and subscribe if you're a fan. Just picturing a fan now in my head. I should have brought my fan in as a prop. Yes, please do like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Right, so let's get on with today's video, which is my May. Is it May? Yes, it's May. Should I take my Fitbit off? Because that doesn't look very good, does it? It's my May wrap up. So all of the books that I read this month. I have read a little bit more than I usually would just because we're at home in isolation. What else am I going to do? I will say that I would have read more if I hadn't been and bought myself a Nintendo Switch and been playing Animal Crossing. I've racked up a fair few hours already and I am fully addicted. So if I hadn't have bought that, then I would have read much more. But also it's good to have balance in your life and I love it. So, you know, it was a good purchase at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm going to go backwards through the month, starting with the book that I actually finished this morning. Cutting it fine. Oh, we've still got 2 days left in the month. I'm filming this the day before it's going up. So it's currently Saturday, it's going up tomorrow, Sunday. So we'll start with that and then work backwards until we end up with the book that I read at the beginning of the month. So, first book I don't have a copy of because I read it on the Kindle app, and it is The Staycation by Michelle Gorman. This is like a little card of it and it's even got the little blurb on the back. So I'll just read it to you. It comes out on June the 1st, so Monday. So if you're watching this on the day that the video comes out, it will be coming out tomorrow. Says, 2 families, 1 cancelled flight and a last minute house swap. Things get desperate for strangers Harriet and Sophie when they become stranded with their families on Heathrow's Terminal 5. Each woman has her own reason for really, it's a lot of reallys, needing the family holiday they've anticipated for months. But an unruly volcano has other plans for them. When their flights are cancelled, the families swap houses and discover that sometimes the best things in life can happen close to home. This ash cloud has a silver lining, even if no one can quite see it yet. So I finished that one this morning. Not really going to comment on it because I'll have a post going up on my Instagram page on Monday, on publication day. So if you're watching this on Sunday, you'll have to wait a day. Any other day after that, just go to my Instagram feed at BookLoverLorna and you can see what my thoughts are about it. So that's the book that I finished this morning, The Staycation by Michelle Gorman, which is not yet out. How exciting. The book that I finished before that is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. This is slightly sticky because I read it outside and I've been doing a lot of sunbathing. It's probably got a lot of sun cream on it. Hey ho, doesn't matter because I don't rate it. I'm surprised that I managed to finish this book, to be honest. But hey ho, that's fine. We're just doing a wrap up. I won't go too deep into it, but essentially I gave this 1 star. It's soon to be a major film, so there must be some people that enjoyed it. But when I put it on my stories, a lot of people didn't. They just didn't get it. I just was like, I don't understand what's going on. I didn't get the writing style and everything. But hey ho, we can't love every book, can we? Unfortunately. So that one got 1 star from me, The Woman in the Window. Okay, another book that I read in the month is How Hard Can Love Be by Holly Bourne. Very hard, don't do it. I don't even try. It's my advice. Don't try. I don't. How Hard Can Love Be by Holly Bourne. So this is part of the Spinster trilogy, or Spinster series actually. I think there's more than 3 books. I think there might be like a little novella to go with them. I really like this one. I really like it. The first one, which was Am I Normal Yet? I didn't really gel with. I thought it was okay, but I just think I didn't really gel with the character. Whereas this one, I probably got into it. I actually wanted to be in the book a little bit. I wanted to be at summer camp. So I thoroughly recommend this one. I give it 4 stars. So next, I found my bookmark. It just fell out of the book. So I've just got a really straggly bookmark. I was looking for that. It's just a piece of card from a piece of clothing I bought. So I started to reread the Hunger Games trilogy. I'll be rereading the other books in following months, but I've started with the Hunger Games, the first one. I reread it on Goodreads. It said that I'd only given this 2 stars before. And I was like, am I sure? Because I remember I preferred the Divergent series, but I don't remember hating on it as a teenager. But anyway, I reread it and I loved it. 4 stars. 4 stars for the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favour. Okay, next book in the month of May, which I've already done a video on. I believe it's my previous video to this one. So go and watch that first before I show you what this book is. I've already just shown you anyway, you all already know. Time Traveller's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. I reread this one, won't be rereading it again. Go and see my previous video to find out more of my opinions on this book. Okay, we've got 3 to go out of the 8 that I've read this month. Next one is The Holiday Cottage by the Sea by Holly Martin. I love this book. I think I found one of my new favourite authors. I need to read some more of her books first before I'm 100% sure, but maybe. I absolutely loved this. It was just so nice to read. I really enjoy, like in the summer months, a very easy reading, kind of romancy chick lit book. When I'm like sat in the sun, I call them poolside reads. This is for me as a poolside read. Obviously I can't go sit by a pool at the moment, so awkward. But I absolutely love this book, so I would definitely recommend this to anyone. The Holiday Cottage by the Sea by Holly Martin. I just love her at the moment. But like I say, I need to buy more of her books so that I can read more and be fully informed of my decision in an author. But at the moment, I'm a fan. This month I also read Still Me by Jojo Moyes. This is the 3rd and final book in the Me Before You trilogy. You know, just to round it off, because I read the Me Before You and After You. I don't know why I put a "the" in front of them. I read Me Before You and After You the month previously, and it's just to round off the trilogy, isn't it, as I'm going through rereading some of my favourite authors. Jojo Moyes is included in that, which will be a separate video entirely. I do have some of her books still to read before I can do that. So that's just, you know, it is what it is. It's still me. I read it because I love Me Before You. Me Before You is my favourite. I've said this in a video recently. The middle one, not too fast. Still me. I don't like quite as much as Me Before You, but it's up there. Just not as good as, it's just better than the middle one, I would say. The middle one didn't really float my boat. It's a setting the scene book, that's fine. That was the second book I read in the month. So we've got one more. And then last but not least, the first book that I read this month was The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult. Picoult? I'm a big fan of hers, but I still don't know how to say it. Jodi Picoult. Jodi Picoult. I don't know. Jodi. By Jodi. And then read the rest yourself. Thank you. The Storyteller. This was my last Jodi book that I hadn't read. I'd read all of her others. I love her books so much, but this was the last one I hadn't. And every time I looked at it on my bookshelf, the front cover just, you know, I do judge a book by its cover, I will be honest, and that did not make me want to read it. Like, what's it telling me? Nothing really. There's nothing going on. It's plain as anything. Makes the book look boring. Unfortunately, I think that's down to her publishers, because she used to have really nice front covers. But hey ho, this was one that everyone said to me, oh, you'll absolutely love The Storyteller, because it's been on my TBR for ages, and I would just kept putting it off, and I thought, right, now I'm at home, I don't have any excuse. It's a big book, 500 and something pages. 530 odd pages, and I kept putting it off, and I thought, you know, if I'm not going to read it now, I'm never going to read it. So I picked it up, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was such a good story. This tells you nothing about the book. It says on the front, love and war, murder and mercy, betrayal and forgiveness, a story that will change everything. I'll be honest, that still tells you nothing. I mean, the back tells you a little bit more, but to me it didn't sound like a good story. It is a really good story. I've thoroughly enjoyed this. So I started off the month really very well. And I thought that it would take me a while to read, but actually, once I got into it, I was like, let me devour this book. So, you know, I did just that. I did devour it. So that was the first one that I read in the month. So altogether then, in the month, I read The Storyteller by Jodi Picoult, Still Me by Jojo Moyes, The Holiday Cottage by the Sea by Holly Martin. Do you see this, like, system I've got going here? Time Traveller's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. My little book pile on my lap is going to fall over now. How Hard Can Love Be by Holly Bourne, The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn, and The Staycation by Michelle Gorman. So that's a total of 8 books in the month, a good reading month. Currently 8 books ahead of target on my Goodreads challenge for the year, which is amazing. If I could, I don't know, do we think that I could read more than 50 this year, or do you think I'll soon be able to actually go outside and see people? I live in Wales, if you don't realise, so the lockdown rules in Wales have just changed yesterday. That I believe, well, to be quite honest, I had to ask my neighbour because I don't like watching the news, it's just too negative. So I went to my neighbour, Neil, have the rules changed? He's like, yeah, Lorna, they have. Neil, what are they? So I've been told that you can see other households outside, but only one household at a time. So I, living on my own, could go and see one other household outside. Don't know what you're supposed to do when you need a wee. Maybe I shouldn't drink so much water then. I wouldn't need a wee all the time, would I? That would solve that problem. Yeah, so the rules in Wales are a little bit different to England. They're a little bit stringent, which I think they're a little bit more strict, sorry. I think that's a good thing, but, you know, it means I can read more books, doesn't it? Way! So do we think that I'm going to read more than 50 by the end of the year, or do we think I'm going to be allowed out? If I keep going at this pace, I could smash 50. Like, I don't know. I might even get to like 80 or 90 or something. I've never read that many books in a year. I don't think I'll ever be one of those people that can read like 100 books in a year. I like doing other things as well. As much as I love reading, I just can't do it all the time because I wouldn't love it quite so much if I did that. So we will see, won't we, if I will continue at this current pace, if I'll get lost in Animal Crossing. I think that's probably what I'm going to go do in a minute. So, hey ho. So that is the end of today's video. Stay safe, everyone. Happy reading. Get through that Goodreads target while we're in lockdown. It's better time than any because once we're allowed out, I don't plan to do much reading. I plan to see my friends and family and do fun things. Although I don't know what fun things we'll be allowed to do, so maybe I'll just go to the beach and read. We will see, won't we? I don't know what's going to happen. But thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you all soon and have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye.